everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Cube 360. And boy, oh boy, do we, well, we don't really have anything special for you this week, unfortunately. But Happy New Year! This is the first video of 2011. I left you with 2010 saying I was going to be doing a lot of great things, right? I had to move, I was going to be really busy. So I'm back for you guys, going to be making some videos. And this is kind of my introductory video. Unfortunately, I wanted to have something huge to start the year off with, something amazing for you guys. And I had a few big plans, but unfortunately they fell through, and they were really busy, or they were too big production value to really do at this time. So I couldn't have done that right now, but I do have a new game review coming for you this week or next week. I'm getting a brand new game, and those that know me, it's going to be kind of an obscure game, kind of a not really, you know, your typical like shoot 'em up or anything, because I don't really like those kind of games. So I'm a unique gamer. I like old school games and other stuff, but you know, that's for another time. That's a debate for another time. But I do want to say I'm back. Thanks everyone. Actually, you know what? Since I had my last video was a 100 subscribers special, and then I did the contest, and then I announced the winners, and then said what I was going to be doing. Since then, I've gained about another 100 subscribers, so I'm almost at 200 subscribers. So I don't want to keep making subscriber specials. I don't want my channel just to be like the subscriber special. So I thank everyone, almost 100 of you that have subscribed yet again, 200 of you, and there are a few people out there that I owe a lot to, that have helped me, and I've mentioned you like numerous times. But actually, you know what? I want to talk about another guy today. That's not what I really want to get at today from the main part of this video, but I do want to quickly touch on a guy. His name is Benzo8686, and this guy is really cool. He likes RPGs. I used to like a lot of RPGs in the past. Like, I haven't played a lot of new RPGs, but I'm like an old school RPG guy, like Chrono Trigger, Breath of Fire, you know, kind of Robotech, the Final Fantasy series, like the old ones. I'm kind of an old RPG fan. I don't really know anything about the new ones, but this guy here, this Benzo8686, he's a cool guy. He really likes RPGs. His favorite system is PlayStation. Check him out. He's really cool, and he actually, I've been watching this guy for a while, and I just want to say thanks to him, because I think a lot of my subscribers, not a lot, but some of them as well, come from him, because he did feature me here on his check out the following channels list right there. Right there I am, Cube 360. So check that guy out. He is he's worth it. He's got a really cool personality, and he's RPG Obsession. That's the name of his channel here, and it's Benzo8686, and he really likes PlayStation, and he really likes RPGs. So check that out. Check him out. And over the holidays, he did a video about kind of his memories, his Christmas memories and whatnot, and it sparked me, because he talked about an RPG that was one of my favorite RPGs back in the day, Final Fantasy IX. Now, a lot of you guys might not like this one. You might say, you know, it's a little childish, the sprites are kind of silly and all that, but Final Fantasy IX is one of the best in the series. It's one of my favorites in the series, and he sparked me to, he reminded me that this game was totally awesome and wicked cool. I was like, you know what? Because he had some Christmas memories, and he was talking about getting this game for Christmas, and I remembered it, and I'm like, that game is amazing. So I want to do a little bit of a tribute to him. I'm not sure if he has these, or if he's seen these before, or if he knows of these, but seeing that that's one of his favorite games of all time, I want to showcase a couple little characters here, some little figurines here for him. So this is kind of a little special out to him. So here, these are Final Fantasy IX figures. They came out around when the game came out, and they have removable pieces, right? So this is Zidane here, and he has like a little knife pack, a knife pouch here, and a knife that goes in it, and he has another knife here, and posable parts, right? So you can move his torso, and like his head and his arms, and he has his little tail. So this one's Zidane here, the main character for Final Fantasy IX. And they have their little platform that they perch on as well. They have a hole on the bottom of their foot, and they can just sit on this little plaque. So that's Zidane. Here's Vivi, the mage, the magician character here. So there we go. You can turn him as well, and he's got his little staff, his magical staff. And I don't have the whole set, but I do have 4 of them. Here's Steiner, the kind of knight character here. He's got his little sword thing on the back and his big sword here, and you can put it into the thing there. And yeah, you can pose him as well. So that is really cool. And he's got his little like stubble on his chin and stuff. So these characters are rather detailed as well, considering you know, just they're like Final Fantasy characters. If you expect like Todd McFarlane's toys to be really, really detailed, but these, I don't even know who these were made by, but they're really detailed actually. And here's Garnet. This is the last one that I have here. So we got all the main characters, right? Those are like the best ones. I mean, no one really wanted like that cat thing or whatever the hell it was, right? So here's Garnet, and she's got her little staff wand thing or whatever you want to call it there, and this was before she cut her hair. And she's got her her little jewelry there, that magical diamond jewelry thing. So they are pretty detailed, like the extent they've gone to that. And that's like, you know, it's like real like metal and stuff. So it's really good. It's really cool how they did that. I don't know how well you can see those without them blurring. But yeah. So that goes out to him, Benzo8686. I hope you enjoyed these. I don't know if you've seen them before or not, but they are really neat. So yeah, Final Fantasy IX figures. Alright, well that's the first half of the video, guys. And actually what I want to talk about now is I want to start a new segment called Stuff I Used to Own. This is more so kind of for me, documenting my stuff, rather than you, because you know, you guys have seen some of these games before in my collection videos. But I'm not just showing games here as well. I'm going to be showing like CDs and DVDs. But this stuff here, it's more so for my own personal records, just kind of look back at a video, because you know, I've always, over the years, I've always sold stuff, right? I've bought stuff and I've sold stuff, and I always said, I wonder what I used to have, right? I never really made a list of everything I used to have, and like, oh, I used to have that. You know, I always think it's really cool, like looking back at some of the stuff you used to own and saying, oh wow, yeah, I remember when I had that. You know, I mean, sometimes like it's for the better, sometimes it's for the worse. Sometimes you can just get a laugh at it. Oh, I can't believe I bought that when I was younger. Man, that is so shitty, right? I mean, you know, it's more so for my personal records to look back at in a few years and be like, hey, I used to have that. I used to have that. So, you know, I've sold so many things over the years that I can't even keep track of what I used to have and what I didn't. So I'm actually about to go and sell a whole load of stuff right now, and I just wanted to give a quick video here and showcase some of the stuff that I'm going to be getting rid of. So I do apologize if any of you really want or need this stuff, otherwise I would have kept it and sold it to you. But after this video, I'm out. I got to go get some cash. So let's see what we got here. We got Star Fox 64. I have 2 copies of this actually, so getting rid of that. Blast Corps. It is a good game, but I don't really play my 64 anymore. Super Ghouls. Ghosts? Yeah, Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Sometimes I get the goblins mixed up. Super Ghouls and Ghosts for Super Nintendo. Gonna get rid of that. We got Thunder Spirits. Gonna get rid of Thunder Spirits. And Darius Twin. These are ship games. There's a character on my channel that loves my videos and he watches them all the time. It's like Roofy Me Daz or Rough Rider Me Daz and whatever. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but I actually work with the guys. So I borrowed this game to him for like months. This is his favorite game of all time. He's probably gonna be really sad that I'm getting rid of it. He's like, I wanted that game. He's probably gonna be mad. But you know, maybe if they only offer me like $1 or $2, maybe I'll keep it and give it to you. Who knows? Stone Protectors. This is actually a rare game, kind of. It kind of pissed me off because when I bought it at this game store, they tried charging me like $80 for it. I was like, $80? I don't think so. And the guy was like, oh, he's all freaking out, and he's like, oh, I'll give it to you for $50. I'm like, yeah, $50, because $80, it's not worth it. And they were trying to scam me. This is like a video game store in town, and they hijack their prices, and they try to scam everyone. But Stone Protectors, it's like those troll characters. It's like a beat 'em up. So, nothing special. ActRaiser. It's actually a pretty good game, but out of my collection, I think I can part ways with it. Run Saber. Run Saber. What's next? Super Off-Road. Gonna get rid of that one too. And Mortal Kombat 3. I actually just picked this up from a friend of mine who lives in Japan. He was trying to get rid of some shit. He kind of pawned it off from me. He's like, do you want this? I'm like, no. How about for $5? Yeah, sure, why not? $5, why the hell not? I don't have no use for it. I got Mortal Kombat Trilogy on the PlayStation, so we're gonna get rid of that. Hopefully I maybe get my $5 back, who knows. Alright, and what else do we have here? Got a few more minutes left, so I gotta be quick. I got Metroid for the Nintendo. Castlevania Order of Ecclesia for the Nintendo DS. The smart thing to do would probably be selling this one on eBay. It goes for like 20 bucks. But I don't have time for eBay. I don't have time to deal with that rigmarole, right? Iron Man and Exo Manowar and Heavy Metal for the PlayStation. It's a good side scroller, good beat 'em up. Okay, now that's for the games. I only got a few more minutes left, so I'm gonna try to breeze this as fast as I can. Oh wait, no, there's a few more games left actually. But I'm gonna go through some CDs and DVDs now quick. This is the Hummers. This is a local band from Winnipeg. Lars Moberg is a big fan of this. Not anymore, but he used to be. He got me on that. It's just instrumental music from my old hometown. It's nothing too special. Here's Tool. This is the Vicarious DVD. It's got your little sperm snakes or whatever you want to call them, and it's really cool packaging. You got these weird 3D glasses, and it's pretty neat packaging, but I don't really have a use for it. This is Mortius. Mortius. This is some more instrumental, kind of weird forest music. Really strange stuff. Echo and the Bunnymen, an 80s band here. Here's Cradle of Filth. Nymphetamine. It's not their best CD. I'm keeping their best CDs. Midian's their greatest CD. They got a couple other good ones too. The Headstones. This is a Canadian band here. Pretty good stuff. They're no longer together anymore. Headstones, pretty good. Not bad. London After Midnight. And Opeth, Blackwater Park. Not my favorite Opeth album. I like Damnation. I have that one. I have another one as well, but that's the weakest one that I think. Smashing Pumpkins. I love the Smashing Pumpkins, but this album sucks. I'm sorry, Lars. This album is a piece of shit. Machina, The Gods of Machines. It's garbage. I can't stand this album. I don't even know why I've held on to it for this long. Their best album is the Devil one, right? Siamese, no, not Siamese Dream. Melancholy and Infinite Sadness. Amazing album. Adore is also another good album from the Smashing Pumpkins. Yeah. This is Mirrors, the Blu-ray edition. 187, featuring Samuel L. Jackson, also known as, I think, Bad School in the Hood. I'm not sure. Buddy Knox might be able to tell you. X2. The X-Men movies are kind of subpar. I don't know why I have that. Sonic Mega Collection. Getting back into some games here. Sonic Mega Collection for the GameCube. Why do I have this? I don't know. You can get all these games on Sega, which I have, so I don't need it. The Darkness. It's still sealed. I bought this game like a year ago. Nobody wants this. I can't even get $1 for it. I'm serious. I bet you any money I'm going to come home today with this game in my hand. If somebody wants it, you can have it. I cannot get rid of this game. Turtles 2 Battle Nexus for the GameCube. The only reason I bought this game was for the arcade game. I have that on Xbox Live now. I no longer need this. Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz. It's crap. No one will take this either. What About Bob featuring Bill Murray? It's actually a pretty funny movie, but I don't need it. I have a really good collection of DVDs, and I can part ways with this one. Spider-Man 3. Meh. It's known as... I like this one personally, but I can part ways with it. I think this is the best one. A lot of people hate this one. They say it's mopey and it's too long and there's too many side stories going on at once. A lot of people said Venom was shit in this one, but I personally don't mind him in this one. Venom's my all-time favorite character in the Spider-Man series, so I was very, very, very grateful to even have him on film. Because now what are they doing? They're rebooting the whole series again. What the hell? Oh well. Maybe they'll do it right this time. Last but not least, folks, and we are out of time, Splatterhouse for the Xbox 360. I do apologize for all the Splatterhouse fans out there that are creaming their pants for this game. I'm sorry. it's not that good. The only best thing about this game is the old school games that you can unlock. If you just want those, you might as well just go buy them. I'm sorry, it's not that great. And that's the end, folks. That concludes this edition of Stuff I Used to Own. All this stuff is stuff I used to own on February 7th, 2011. I'm gonna go sell it now. Hopefully get a few more than $5. So that's it for this week, folks. Tune in real soon for another game review. Gonna try to up the production value of my game reviews and do something really cool for you guys. So that is it for this week. Thank you, and see you next time on the Cube 360.